We click this button and then say, yo, what up? How's it going, man?
It's going pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm swell. I'm fantastic, even. So, Amajiki, Chaos Amajiki. Love this guy. Hit me with the pitch. What's going on here?
So basically, this whole point of this deck is to kind of guarantee me face-up cards in my momentum, whether that be through, for example, 0 Gravity Lift, Fast Hybrid Chimera Kraken, Jolts, Claw Stoppers, and then I have Pillar Swing in there. So like, if they completely block it, it's gonna go to momentum.
Yeah.
If it's not blocked, it's gonna go to momentum. So it's not face up, no, but like, if everything else hits, I can in theory put it face up in momentum.
Sure.
So like, and then Flame Flicker's there for like manifest strings. I can Flame Flicker and manifest out of my card pool, or a Bright Future out of my card pool if need be. And then Indiscriminate is just the one to kill cards.
Yeah.
So just kind of keep momentum. The whole point is get momentum and keep it.
Yeah, I dig it. So what do you need my help with?
So the attack lineup I think has 7 attacks. Like, I'm not sure if I need all the attacks. I think they're all pretty easy to pass. It's a good amount of 4s, but I think there is a lot of 5s if I remember correctly. And maybe just like rounding out the foundations and making it like foundation-wise a little more consistent.
Sure. I don't hate that. There are 5 Fast Chimera Krakens in this deck. It's a number I don't normally get to see on on UVS Ultra. It's the number 5. Funny. So as I'm looking, what have you been most excited for set 5? Is it Amajiki?
Yeah, I love this character. I've played him a lot recently. I've been playing him a lot. And like, it's funny because I've been playing with people who've been like testing for their PSCs or at the time with the regional, and it's been a ton of Nomus I've gone against with this deck.
Mm-hmm.
And which again, Nomu's not the best matchup for this character. It's because he says your damage is 6, so like it's nice because you get to say no damage to his attacks, but it sucks that you can't give the damage to your attacks.
Right.
But like every time I play a Nomu, it's pretty close. Like either I squeeze it out or they barely kill me in time.
Sure.
So I'm finding consistency again when it comes to fighting. Again, Nomu's an aggro, but he definitely hits, and if you don't block him, you're gonna die as this character.
Yeah.
So like, there's that, but because I know this character struggles early. He was not gonna kill you early. He has to get turn 3, turn 4. But I want to see if maybe I can make this character a little bit more competitive than people think he's going to be. Because a lot of people are thinking he's gonna be okay, but like I think there's a lot of stuff that this character can do that not many characters get to.
That's fair.
And you know me, I like my momentum characters because I like Shiggy too.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yeah, still just looking through everything and everybody.
Yeah, I'd say Amajiki is my number 1, and then I'm trying to think who's another character. Oh, I'm looking forward to Kendo Rappa. That's a 6-hander, aggro 6-hander.
Yeah, that guy's pretty good too.
Just
had
that
somebody
character
on stream play United States of Smash Rappa. Attack. The future is now.
Oh my
Detroit
lord.
United States of Smash.
That's one way to kill somebody.
Well, I'm not blocking that.
I could see Kendo Rappa winning a couple events. He can play 2 checks without a care in the world, which is kind of nuts. Like I played against guys playing Evil, and he was running, I think it was like 8 2 checks. He was running 4 Gale Force punches and 4 of his own 2 check. Mm-hmm. And seeing a Gale Force punch that you can't block, like you can only half block, and seeing him send it again, it's just kind of like, oh, this is scary. Yeah. This hits me for half my health. But no, Kendo Rappa's cool. I like what his idea is. So I think he's a cool character. But I am happy we got clarification on Facum and Monoma. I'm happy we got clarification on that.
Oh, I didn't see what it was.
Clarification is you cannot. So if you turn to Facum 1, when you turn to Facum 2, your starting character technically is no longer a thing. Because when you turn to Facum 2, you don't keep Facum. and when you don't keep Fat Gum, your character is now Fat Gum is no longer Monoma. So you technically don't get Monoma anymore. You turn to Fat Gum too. This is what I was told by the judges the other day, online.
I'm gonna go read those after we're done because that's
what I was told.
Sound correct.
I was a little weirded out by it, but I'm like, that's what I was told, that you don't get to use your Monoma hands because you're no longer Monoma. And I'm like, I didn't think you lost name, but I don't know. That's what I was told. I was like, okay, I guess that's the rule that we're going by for this game. I think the wording is a little weird for Monoma, and that's why the confusion's there. Let's see if I can find it in the other chat while we're doing this.
Man, all I want to do is just play. Make these decks are so hard now.
And I'm going to definitely be sideboarding in this deck of Chaco 2. There is no doubt in my mind. I'm sideboarding Chaco 2 in this deck.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so let's chat about some of the cards that I have added. So I didn't add too much. Like you already had a bunch of stuff in the sideboard, right?
Yep.
So Chicken Kick. I love this card. I love this card.
You just want chicken kick people.
This card's not better than Indiscriminate Shock. Sadly, it's not better than Indiscriminate Shock. So, as much as I want this card to work, Indiscriminate is just better.
Yeah.
Force Quirk Activation is not in your list, which I think is interesting.
Yeah. So I do like Force Quirk Activation. I think it's a really good card.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, there's not really a great reason why it's not in the list. I think it's mainly like I looked at it when it was in my sideboard for a little bit. I think I took it out of the sideboard.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that it puts a card in momentum. So whenever I've used this card in the past, it never has been like, oh, I liked having that card. It's been like, oh, it's cool to have, but it's never been like, oh, I needed this card. But I guess in this character, maybe you need it now more because you want to put these face-up cards in your momentum because they are public.
Lift in, it puts Kraken in for the 2 bonus speed. It puts Jolt in, it puts Claw Stopper, and it puts it in face-up, which is like, which is the big deal, right? Yeah. League of Villains. I think this card I think the format might be. We have options now to slow it down, and because of the minus damage on your character, you might need something like League of Villains in order to slow down what your opponent is doing, right? Like stopping my opponent's indiscriminate after, and you've got your characters once per turn, right? You once per turn, and then you've got your character available just to League of Villains. So like it feels good. I really like Command Pigeon Flock. It's the next card that I'm going to be trying in Chaos Amajiki because you get to build in agency trainees out of your discard pile for free. You get to build in, I'm sure you get to build in some other stuff. Is support a friends and ally? It's weird that it's not. That's okay. But you get to build in a really good ally card, including if you wanted to like Friends of Animals for other Command Pigeon Flocks. Is that better than what like Flame Flicker is doing because of like you're playing a bunch of manifests? I don't know. I'm not positive. But I am also on the Manifest Bright Future. I was playing 4 of both just to like really be determined to see them both. But you're playing Teamwork as well, which I think is really neat.
Well, I just like Teamwork with I've been playing, one combo I've always loved doing, like for example on Flame Flicker, which you can't do sadly with this deck, but like Teamwork's the next best option.
Sure.
I would do like Flame Flicker, and then when I'd play a card like when I'm a Fire Dobby 2 list, I'd play then Sugar Rush Power Up and remove all my actions from my discard pile and make Flame Flicker impossible to block and lethal essentially.
Yeah.
Which the only way to sadly you can't do the whole remove your actions. You're not gonna get a lot of speed off the action in this deck, sadly.
Yeah, that's why I'm not in love with Flame Flickers, because it's just like all it does
slow.
is clear manifest. That's its job.
Yep.
Right? Because there's no shot you're playing it after a teamwork. You'd be playing it on like a 9 or a 10, because you have to, because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of your cards all sharing 2 symbols. I'm pretty sure you're just not allowed to play teamwork.
Okay.
As like offensively. If you're looking for the low block, play it defensively all you want, right? Mm-hmm. But like offensively, I don't see this card working.
Okay, that's fair. A question I had, and I was tempted to play it, but the issue is you're not gonna get to proc it very often. Is Twisting Azure. Yeah. Because your character can proc it pretty much one time guaranteed if you get one momentum face up.
Yeah.
Which is neat, but the issue is you can't really do it after that unless you play actions.
Yeah, and I'm not into it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then too hard. It's like it's a crab card.
Yeah.
It's too much work for too little reward.
Okay. Also, like Bluefin Palm Strike with this character.
I did see that as well, which is neat, right? Like maybe that's like better than what Flame Flicker's got going for you.
That's what I'm possibly thinking. Yeah.
But at the same time, high block. Do we need
another
high block? The answer is
because we already have 11.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. I had Blitz Rush in here.
I was intrigued with this card. I saw you put it here. I'm like, I didn't even think about that.
There's tons of times where like this card at the very end of a string, like if you can just pass it, you can give it like +5 damage and then like another like 6 damage. Like this thing accidentally can just go for the all of lethal, and then its deadlock enhances just cracked in your deck, like cracked in half.
Yes. Yeah.
And then
I think that card
last deck is just like giant ice wall. As like a weird like let's pretend they banned Chimera Kraken. I'd probably just replace it with giant ice wall, because like you're already like spending that momentum is not that big of a deal. But like again, high block.
So I actually have another Amajiki list that I have made, and it's the ranged package Amajiki list.
Under Chaos or Water?
On Chaos.
Okay.
So I'm running essentially Chaos, but it's with Twisting Azure with twist. I think I have 2 like Twisting Azures in there, just so if I can proc it kind of thing.
Sure.
But I'm also running like Frigid Heat Waves. I'm running Capacity Chimera Kraken. Colossopper is my only like non-ranged tech in the whole deck, but like ranged has been killing people, which is nice. But the thing is, I just think ranged package doesn't have enough face-up momentum cards.
Sure.
You literally want in your momentum. Like, yeah, you can put things there, but they're not going to be a benefit to you besides your character.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. This
attack-wise, I think that you just take Flame Flicker and put it down to like a 1-of, or even kill the Flame Flicker and just understand that like, your manifests are going to stick a little bit. The best thing you do with manifest, honestly, is you block and then you manifest the card in and then draw. Like this card defensively in your character is very, very strong. Offensively, it's okay, but defensively is where it's really at. The more that I play it, is like I'm not positive that Manifest Bright Future is going to like it's cool. It's really, really cool. If this is going to be the most competitive deck you can make, I don't think that this combo is consistent enough. Not with the amount of draw power that you have. If we were playing the range package, yeah, we could see it, but this doesn't. This just doesn't draw enough.
Do you think maybe we take out Flame Flicker completely and put in Home Run Comet?
I want 1 Blitz Rush because I think it's neat, and then the other option is just Command Pigeon Flock to just build in your agency trainees, because that card's insane.
Because I'm just trying to do the math. So right now I have 5. Do you think they'll have 25 diffs maybe? Because I'm going to have 3, 7, 10, 12.
Oh, I guess you've 13. Also got Pillar Swing. Well,
I can take out Pillar Swing. I wouldn't mind taking Pillar Swing. Just kind of in there for cool.
We could do Home Run Comet, or we could just do Ice Storm. Ice Storm is also like a good card and feels very good on block.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably try that.
Okay.
And then try the Blitz Rush and see what's up. If Blitz Rush just isn't getting you there, just make it a 3rd Ice Storm and call it a day.
Okay. I agree. Yeah. I like Blitz Rush a lot. Looking through the character, like if you can get a Blitz Rush with a Vast Chimera Kraken in your momentum, it's now a 6 low 7 at the minimum. A 6 min 7, I mean.
Yeah.
Or 6 high. Is it high?
It's
Blitz
high.
Rush is high, right? It's 6 high 7, which is like really good.
Well, it's 6 high 9.
Yeah, 6 high 9, but like
Yeah.
it's guaranteed 7 damage, and like odds on them blocking that late in a string is slim if you can get it late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Foundation wise, we talked about Forced Quirk, we talked about Friends of Animals, but we're not playing Command Pitch Flux, so that doesn't matter. Just Encouraging and Irrefutable were just the cards that I saw that you missed.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why Supported Friend is in here, except for the Deadlock.
So I like the Deadlock a lot on it, and I don't like the enhance. Don't get me wrong, it's not a great enhance. I think that giving something +1 speed is useful. Like for example, I could say give an indiscriminate 1 speed, and then my next attack is +1 damage. So if they say they are able to block this indiscriminate, I could send essentially 1 more attack that maybe I need to kill them. But that was kind of just like a one of like test it out, see how I like it kind of card.
I'm down for you to test it out and try it. I think basic training is just better because it has like repeatable deadlock pressure, right?
Yeah.
Rather than the draw 2, which is like fine. But you want to draw at the beginning of your turn, not when it's committed, right? Like where this deadlock is really good is defensively. I draw 2 cards and don't die, which is like weird for a deadlock.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I mean, Chaos now has basic training, and it now has agency trainees of response commit after your attack is blocked. Rival commits 2 foundations, which is just a messed up move.
Yeah. I agree. No, I was watching a video of yours on YouTube when you played this card and really interesting. I'm like, okay, that's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
That he's just like he's blocking it, but it doesn't matter because he's keeping his foundations ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like for example, I do really like the Nice Try. I think that card's really good in this character. Just because you can commit it and not worry about committing it for your once when you hit defense, it's ready itself, which is nice.
Where's your Surge? Did we not? Is that not in the deck?
I don't.
You should be playing at least 1 Surge in here. I'll go find it for you because I'm a friend. This card should just replace your supportive friend. This card is never going to kill any. I'm just taking it out. This card never kill anybody. This card says that your indiscriminate shot gains EX2.
True.
This card says that your indiscriminate shot gains +1 speed and stun 1 for each attack that's been blocked this turn. So swing, indiscriminate. Commit for +4 stun 1. Yeah.
And also gets EX2 if you were just like, oh, it's gonna have lethal already.
Correct.
Actually, now make it hard to block.
This is just needed.
I think we probably honestly put Surge to a 2 of maybe.
We can do that, but we're gonna start making this very big. Like it's already higher than it needs to be, and our current answer is we just take out these triple teamwork triple
I think teamwork believes. Yeah, I think teamwork believes. But I can't proc it very often.
It does make this a little wonky. Mirio might be a little scary. I try the 1 Surge and see if you're missing it. If not, we can figure out what's up. Because it might even be like you take out 1 of the Sun Eater of the big 3, and like put it at a 2 of and at a 2 of, and then go from there.
Okay. Because this character has been the character that I'm like, I really enjoy what this character does.
Yeah, I feel that.
In my opinion, I honestly, he has kind of close to the same game plan that the Shoto 3 has in a way.
Yeah. It's very, very similar.
But I think he just gets to do, my opinion, better things more consistent. Because he gets the cool he gets essentially character enhances in his momentum. Yeah. Where Shoto has to rely on getting characters on board to use his freeze.
Fair.
So that's why I think this character may be slightly better than Shoto 3.
I think this character's way better than Shoto 3.
Yeah, way better, but I just think he's a close. That's like the most similar relation that you can find with characters. Yeah. But those two, what they do. But yeah, I think this is good.
Hell yeah,
I like it.
Makes me happy. This deck is cool. I like Blitz Rush. Is neato.
Yeah. Being able to just say, I have 5 momentum. This deck gets 10 damage plus 7 more for my character. Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah. It's neat. Nervous about the 6 diff. Definitely like an opener that you gotta be really afraid of.
Yeah, like it's funny. So like I used to be super nervous by six diffs, and I've been recently playing a lot of Shiggy 3 Order with Final Smash and the King Palm Slam,
Yeah.
and I have learned not to fear the six diff as much. And I'm running a 2 check in that deck, so I'm like I rarely like yeah, I can check a 3 on it, sucks, but like at the end of the day, if it does what it needs to do, it usually doesn't matter.
True. True. All right, buddy.
So.
Well, stay on the line long enough for me to shoot you the list, and thank you much for the support on Patreon. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Thanks for the help.
Peace.
Peace.